Bristol Motor Speedway is stop 4 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Or stop number 5, excuse me, for the Castrol GTX Cup Series. As we are there for the running of the Food City 500. Gonna be 50 laps of short track madness as it always is at Bristol. So, gonna be a pretty interesting race, I should say. So we have a Ford Chevy front row for today's event here. And this is going to be a track. This is going to be a series of tracks I'm going to give a try. The 2014 version of Bristol. So, with that said, here's the starting line for today's running of the Food City 500. So, as you see our lineup, as it always is, Bristol promises to be a pretty wild short track race here today. And here comes the command to fire them up here at Bristol.
Drivers, start your engines.
And getting them for the engines as we get set for racing here today. Trent Dunham, Sega Motorsports on the front row for today's event. On the pole, should say, at 132 miles an hour is number 4 of Ryan Acosta for Morgan McClure Motor Racing alongside in the front row. Then you got veterans Dylan Young and Nathan Hudson on the front row, row number 2. As the green flag waves were underway, and Ryan Acosta actually jumped Trent Dunham on the start. So it doesn't look like Ryan Acosta is going to be penalized for this whole thing. In fact, he will stretch his lead on Trent as they go into turn number on the first lap. I know Nathan Hudson off the wall a little bit as they go off of turn number 2. Dunham goes to the high side. He bounced off the wall a little bit now. But Ryan Acosta stretching his lead out right now. Trent Dunham Dylan Young with the help of, has got the battle with, with Mason Powers in the 18, and he's off the wall a little bit. Keith Batson in 28 now goes underneath Mason for second. And drivers cannot seem to get off the wall. Mason Powers is off the wall, so is Joshua Osborne in the 90. Trey Campbell's up there, and Trent Dunham. And Dunham and Mason Powers is around. Stephanie Gardner's crashed, so has Charles Sanford. Kyle Matthews, hard hit. Liam Campbell's in it. Oh, goodness. Well, who's not crashed? That's the question. There's 66, Ryan Rollins. He's crashed out. As Ryan Acosta's won the race back to the start-finish line. Truthfully, I'm surprised we've gone this long without a wreck. Because usually after about 1 or 2 laps at Bristol, we usually have a big crash. There's Liam Campbell in the Valvoline Ford, damaged up a little bit. Charles Sammer looks like he's not damaged up as much. And see, the name was neither the 27 of Mason Jefferson. And we actually had a crash up in turn number 1 as well. Yeah, it was Nathan Hudson and Joshua Collard. Check see what happened first there. Collard was on the inside of Hudson. Hudson's off the wall. Collard gets into him. Dalton Day barely squeezes through that one here. Charles Sammer barely missed that one. There's 94. Brendan Berge gets in the crash. Poteet misses him. So does Mike Becker. So that was really the original melee that caused the yellow flag. Now, then the crash that happened with Mason Powers and Trent Dunham happened. Powers is off the wall. He gets off of Trey Campbell. Now Dunham spins. And then William Duncan's involved, the defending champion of this race. Stephanie Gardner crashed in him, as well as Mason Jefferson and Charles Sanford. Sanford looks like he might still continue that 24 car, though. Same with Mason Jefferson in 27. And oh, that's where Kyle Matthews. Oh my goodness. Now, from Kyle Matthews' view, let's listen to his point of view. Driving in turn 3, and oh crap. So the two-time winner of last season is gone. There, Kyle Matthews, he's out of the race, and his green flag waves again. We're back underway. Ryan Acosta leads. Dylan Young in second position. They both clear Stephanie Gardner in 26, lap car. Keith Batson's in third. Liam Campbell a lap down in a 6 car. Batson trying to find his way around some of these drivers here as he's now back on the back bumper of Stephanie Gardner in 26. Joshua Osborne in there in the 90. And oh, Sanford's around again, 24. And the yellow flag is flying once again. Oh, Jasmine Acosta in the 7. We saw her smoking a little bit in the 7 car. Let's look at it again in replay. Charles Sanders on the inside of the 8 of Kate Culp in number 8 stickers Buick. Jordan Newman went up on the inside in 29, and he doesn't get in a crash. Sanford actually stubs Kate Culp into the wall, and Sanford starts to spin. I don't know if Kate got in the crash or not, but she gives Charles a tap, and now Jasmine Acosta's in it. Seth Cole's in it. 21 of Eric Powers, the Rocket Cam winner. He spins. Several cars vibrating, trying to get the cars to start back up. But Charles Stanford got the fuzzy end of that lollipop in the 24 car. Nobody else crashed, looks like, so no harm, no foul, really. Pace car sights are now off as we get set for a green flag again. It'll be on lap number 18. So we'll still have 34 laps remaining here, or 33 laps remaining, excuse me, at Bristol. Ryan Acosta's led the whole way so far. Dylan Young in second. Third is Joshua Osborne. Fourth is Keith Batson. And fifth is now 22 of Cameron Gadoo. And again, Acosta and Young both get a good start. Keith Batson now inside of 6 of Liam Campbell. Joshua Osborne. Oh, and Liam Campbell's around in a 6, and I think a big crash is going to happen, no question. But that let Joshua Osborne take third. Here comes Acosta up on the high side. Dylan Young's going to pass him for the lead at the yellow flag. So the first lead change happens at the yellow flag, but oh my gosh, the 6 car of Liam Campbell got into a big mess. But he got. Let's see what happened coming out of turn number 4. We saw it right there. Keith Batson inside in 28. He tried for third. Osborne was on the high side of Liam Campbell, so he didn't get nothing in this whole thing. But all Liam Campbell got was an out of the way message from Keith Batson saying, I want to pass you, but you're not going to let me. So into the wall you go, and around goes the Valvoline Ford of Liam Campbell. I'm surprised this didn't end up like another John Dawson, Michael Dawson deal in season 4, where they both took each other out right at the white flag and caused a monumental pileup. It had the makings of it, but not quite the characteristic of. See the base course lights come off this time by. I don't know if it will be or not. But anyway, it does give Dylan Young the lead. And we will get the green this time by. Dylan Young is the leader of the race. Second is Ryan Acosta. Third, Joshua Osborne. Fourth is Keith Batson. Fifth is now Jordan Newman. Sixth, Cameron Gaddu. Seventh, William Duncan. Eighth, Dalton Day. Ninth is Andres Allen. And 10th position is Dylan Poteet, the winner of the last race on the tour at Atlanta. As the green flag waves, we will be halfway home. Actually, we're going to be halfway this time by 25 laps in lap 25 rather. Dylan Young gets a good start here. And Joshua Osborne diving inside of the 4 of Ryan Acosta to come out of turn number 4. Acosta slams the door on Osborne and the yellow flag flies once again. Shock. And it looks like it's Mayonnaise Charles Jackson in 71 that's spent, yep. So again, as to what happened, he was running up ahead of the 55 of Nathan Hudson. And it wasn't Charles Jackson who caused it at any rate, though. Looks like it's 98 of Chris Washer and 33 of Michael Walton. Walton drives into Chris Washer, and Walton spins. Washer, I think, is going to escape. Yes. Up the track. Whew! Zed Weinstein, I think by an eyelash, missed him. And then he collects Charles Jackson and Nathan Hudson. Kate Culp got into it as well. And as well as the 94 of Brendan Berg. I thought I saw Jessica Shelton in the wall too in the 9. But those 4 cars were the main ones that crashed, and I think I saw a wreck ahead, too. I don't know. See what happened right there. There's where Shelton spun. But it doesn't look like she got much damage as well. I wonder if Chris Washer had anything to do with it too. Let's see. Nope, Shelton just drives right into the 11 of Henry Kavanaugh. But it doesn't look like Shelton's all that much damage anyway, so I think she will continue. Didn't really lose all that much neither in this whole deal, but she right now rides in the 21st position at the moment. So only lost a couple spots in this whole deal. But right now it is Dylan Young who still leads the race as we are past halfway home. It'll be 30 laps in the books and 20 to go. Stephanie Gardner and Liam Campbell are the lap cars inside the 26 and the 6. Ryan Augustus in second. Joshua Osborne still third. Keith Batson still fourth. And Jordan Newman still in the number 5 position. So the top 10 are still pretty much status quo. As Dylan Young, number 2, the Miller Genuine Draft Pontiac, leads him down. As the green flag waves, we're back underway here at Bristol. 20 laps to go. So Ryan Acosta was ready on that restart as they come out of turn number 2. Keith Batson trying to go inside of Joshua Osborne for third. And Batson's going to take third from Osborne. Osborne up. Oh, Osborne's in a little wall scraping for him. Oh, big problems! Big problems in the backstretch! Stephanie Gardner Gardner, Cameron Gadoo. What happened? Seth Cole smoking bad. What a crash on the backstretch at Bristol. Let's back it up a little bit. Stephanie Gardner got away up on the high side in 26. And Liam Campbell 6. That's what you get for being lap cars. You're trying to get out of everybody's ways. And they were almost 4 wide, and you cannot do that at Bristol. Jordan Newman turns 22 of Cameron Gadoo. Stephanie Gardner 26 just cartwheeled on the backstretch. That was almost a pirouette. Trey Campbell's in it. Jessica Shelton's in it. Seth Cole's in it. 33, Michael Walton. Nathan Hudson. Eric Powers. Kate Culp's in it. Henry Kavanaugh's in it. I think the better question is who wasn't in the crash. Liam Campbell's no question is in the crash. Cameron Gadoo, he's the other one that flipped. I think the 6 flipped too. And so did 25 of William Duncan. He flipped as well. And there's the major error. Let's look back at this. Let's focus on the 26. 70 Gardner. She got major air. And her car literally just cartwheeled. And then barrel roll, duke the barrel roll. Just barrel roll that Buick down the backstretch, and then just Jessica Shelton, she gets away. She actually threads the nail between Gardner and the 22 of Gadoo. Fast and Famous, everybody. Let's ride with Stephanie Gardner on this one. Stephanie just absolutely nowhere as a victim. Jessica Shelton's view on this one. Actually, we missed the restart. We're back under yellow again. Sorry about that. Trying to find out who the leader is. It's Joshua. It's Ryan Acosta now late, and apparently something went wrong with our runners. Joshua Osborne. I think Joshua Osborne was across the yellow flag. Looks like in the 90. Yep, and the cause was the second place was the cause of the yellow flag was Keith Batson in 28. He was running in, I think, 3rd or 4th when the crash happened. So apparently Keith Batson and Joshua Osborne were the cause of the yellow flag, and he just, out of frustration, bumps into Liam Campbell in the 6. But Batson right now up to the... But anyway, Batson right now drops to the 20th position. So we'll see if we can get all 6 laps of the yellow, of the green, of the race under green. It is Ryan Acosta who leads the race. Second place is Dylan Poteet. Third is Dalton Davis, 5. Car. Then Jordan Newman in 4th position. 5th is Andres Allen. The green flag will wave once again. We're back underway with 6 laps remaining. Can Ryan Acosta win his first race since in a long time? Not Dylan Poteet. He's got Poteet's on the inside. He's got Dalton Day shoving him. Here comes Dalton Day. He almost went 3 wide. Acosta up front. Poteet on the inside. Dalton Day's on the inside of Poteet. Acosta's up the wall. It's Dalton Day to the lead now. Dalton Day, car number 20 out in front. 4 laps to go. Now what's Poteet gonna do? And Dalton's on the wall. Poteet's now to the lead. They're off the wall everywhere in turn number 2. 3 to go. Dylan Poteet and Dalton Day still gonna be down between those 2 for the win. Poteet looking for 2nd in a row. 2 laps to go now. Does Dalton Day get him and turn? And oh, it looks like the yellow flag's waved again. And it's Kate Culp in car number 8 that's spun. So it looks like the race will be over, and if that's the case, Dylan Poteet has won his 2nd in a row as the yellow and white flags have both waved. Dalton Day, oh so close in the 20. He will be 2nd in the race, and I think. But yeah, and where did John? We have not talked about Johnny Gardner all day long. Johnny Gardner's going to come on 3rd. Ty Dent in the 4th position. 5th will go to Preston Plord. But here's the man of the hour, Dylan Poteet, the man who runs the Mountain Racing Series and Mopar Nationwide Series, will get his 2nd win in a row. Dylan Poteet wins the Food City 500. And we will show you the replay of the crash that happened involving Kate Culp. Average speed 65.227. But anyway, Dylan Poteet wins the race. Dalton Day will come home 2nd. Johnny Gardner will finish 3rd. 4th, Ty Dent. 5th, Preston Port. Ann Batson will be 6th. Zed Weinstein 7th. Chris Washer comes home 8th. Jessica Shelton damaged up and all. She still finishes 9th. And Ryan Acosta, who led on that last restart, finishes in 10th. Heartbreaker for Ryan Acosta. Andres Allen finished in 11th position. 12th was Eric Powers. 13th, Jordan Newman. 14th, Dylan Young. Then Trey Campbell ended up finishing 15th. 16th will be Keith Badson. 27th, Henry Cavanaugh. Mike Becker, 18th. 19th is Kate Culp. And 20th will be Liam Campbell. And Charles Jackson was the last car to finish a race in the 21st position. Here's the rest of the cars. And look at the attrition list out of the race. 22nd down, Joshua Collar, Joshua Osborne, Nathan Hudson, Hayden Jefferson, William Duncan, Michael Walton, Seth Cole, Cameron Gaddu, Stephanie Gardner, Brendan Berg, Jasmine Acosta, Charles Sanford, Trent Dunham, Mason Powers, Mason Jefferson, Ryan Rollins, and Kyle Matthews, all because of crashes. And speaking of crashes, here's what brought out the race-ending yellow flag. And the replay stars Kate Culp in the number 8 Snickers Buick. Let's watch it again in replay. She was 16th is what happened here. She is on the inside of Jordan Newman. She taps Jordan. Keith Badson, just for no reason, goes right into Kate Culp and spins her out. And Kate goes up the track. And the 30 of Trey Campbell just misses her. And Kate ends up getting into the wall. After all that, though, Kate still finishes in the top 20 in the race after all that, but on board with Kate Culp in the number 8 car. Let's go for a ride. And he was smoke coming out of the engine. Kate still gets her car to start back up, barely. And hopes that her car lasts 2 more laps, she hopes, but... But nonetheless... It ends up being quite a day for Dylan Poteet, the number 31, Mom and Pop's GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. His second win in a row. He had I think 4 wins last season. 3 wins last season. And this is his second already this season. And he will extend his points lead over second place Zed Weinstein. Third will be Mike Becker, is in the points chase right now. Dylan Young in 4th place in the points. Dalton Dave actually moves up in the 5th in the points. Jessica Shelton in 6th. 7th is Chris Washer. Keith Batson 8th. 9th is Johnny Gardner, and 10th is Liam Campbell. And all the way down to Eric Powers coming in 20th position at the moment. And Mason Jefferson right now holds the basement in 38th. And some big names down there in the points chase, but still a long season to go. 5 down in the books and 31 left to go. As we head to Texas Motor Speedway for the Duck Commander 500. Don't miss it.